Samantha here from Consignment Chats. So I currently use List Perfectly as my cross-listing platform, and it definitely helps with inventory management, even for platforms that it doesn't cross-list to. So I'm going to show you how you can use the bulk editing tool. We get lots of questions with this new catalog that they have released to everybody. I love the new catalog. I think it's great. I think that some things can be a bit intimidating if you're not shown it and see how it works. So that's what I'm going to show you, to bulk edit items and how you can manage those platforms that you may have things listed to, but it's not got that cross-list connection. If you don't know what I mean by that, List Perfectly, with a click of a few buttons, you can cross-list your items to eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook, lots of wonderful connections. However, they're still working on some of those connections, like Whatnot, Amazon, and something that we use for some of our consignment clients is the Thrifty app. And so in order for me to keep track of that stuff, I had to make custom marketplaces within List Perfectly. I'll make another video for that. And I can easily go in and bulk edit. And once items are listed to say Whatnot, then I can bulk edit in my List Perfectly catalog and say, boom, 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 those are all in Whatnot. So it's a little different than a lot of bulk editing tools that we see in other areas. And I'm going to show you how. First of all, you can customize this catalog, and that's going to help you with your bulk editing. So the customize button in the top right corner, you're going to click that, and right now I need to see my quantities. I would like to see if something is in draft or not. I like to see my shipping weight. So you can add all of these things, and then over here, like I like to have my SKU on the left-hand column. So this arrange goes from the top one is going to be on your farthest left, and then all the way down it just goes left to right. So my SKU is going to be on the left hand column, this stuff will all be in the middle, and I will end with my shipping weight in ounces on the right side. So once I have everything in order and what I like to see, I'm going to hit save. And see, it added my SKU over here. I've got notes where I keep track of what bin things are in. And then you can just scroll over and see all the different options. A lot of people will input their pictures and generate their title and their description with the Express Lister through List Perfectly. It works really easy on mobile. We have other videos on that, and we can make more if you have more questions. So then you have like the shell of the item in there, and then you can come in here and hit bulk edit. And you can add SKUs real quick if you haven't generated those, because they do have a SKU generator now. You can edit your prices real quick. You can go and update any quantities that you need in here. Let's see here. If something was in draft mode, which it saves automatically from Express Lister in draft mode, or if you want them moved to drafts, you just select that checkbox. Any edits you made, make sure to hit save afterwards. And now I've got 4 items in draft. And again, it's just as easy. Let's see, I want to move my draft button over to the left. So I'm going to select it here in this list. I prefer it right next to my SKU. There we go. So again, I say, oh, well, all these items, they're listed. They're not in draft anymore, or they're ready to list. Maybe they need to go to your unlisted tab. That would be if they're not listed anywhere else, but they are ready to go. Perfect if you have a virtual assistant or even someone working with you in person. You can put those items into draft, or they can, and then the next step would be to finalize those and move them into the unlisted tab. And then once they're on any sort of platform, they will automatically go into your active tab. So to take them off of draft mode, again, you just bulk edit and unselect these boxes, hit save, and now mine will go back into my active tab because they are all cross-listed somewhere. Now, so I have some things on Whatnot, some things not. This is all hypothetical. I don't actually sell on Whatnot, but I thought it was a great way to demonstrate the different platforms that you can mark. So I am going to sort here by my consigner, who is SM, and it's going to give me her 35 active items right now. And then I'm going to sort by platform. I want to know what is not on Whatnot at the moment. So she has 32 items not on Whatnot. I'm displaying 10 per page. You can update that right here and do, if I wanted to see all 35 items, I could say 50 per page and it would show me every single one. And if I said, well, I know all of her items are on Whatnot and I want to make that happen, I just hit that bulk edit in the upper right hand corner. And this platform spot right here, you're going to click anywhere in this box. Click it and your list of platforms will appear. These are clearly the ones that are automatically linked. They've got that ID in there and they can delist all the things if it sells. And then down here are the ones that I made, I customized. So I have a Whatnot. I'm just going to select that and hit close. And I'm going to do the same for the other ones. Select it. You can hit close or you can select anywhere out of the box, whatever your preference is, it will save it. And you just go down the list as you are adding, as you're adding these on here. And then I'm going to hit save. And now all of these items reflect that I have them on Whatnot. So it's not a connection. If something sells, it's not going to automatically delist it. However, if something sells and I see Whatnot on there, then I know that I can go over to Whatnot and delist it there and make sure that I'm keeping up with my inventory, even though that connection through List Perfectly isn't built yet. We also work with a company called the Thrifty app, and that's what helps manage some of our consignment clients, and they take care of all the payouts and a bunch of the customer service and all that. All I have to do is list the items and then mark them as sold in the Thrifty app so that they can pay the clients out. So I am going to change my platform search here. I want to know what is not on Thrifty because I know that all of my stuff for Sherry, who is SM, is on the Thrifty app. So I'm going to do the same thing. Bulk edit, top right corner, select platforms, and then I'm going to select the Thrifty button that I had made here. It's going to add all of these as if they were on Thrifty so that I know when something sells on eBay. It's going to delist it, and then it's going to show me, hey, that's a Thrifty item. And I always make sure to refresh after I save or do a lot of things because it just keeps it all updated, helps with that. So if I were to clear out all of my filters and go into my sold tab, here's some of my solds from today. You'd be able to see here if I had a Thrifty item, which I didn't today. If I had a Thrifty item in here, it would say Thrifty and it wouldn't be like these ones were automatically already delisted from Poshmark or wherever they didn't sell from. So it would say Thrifty and I would know, oh, I have to go and pay that person and mark it in Thrifty as sold. Same with Whatnot, because it wouldn't automatically delist, it would say Whatnot in here, and then you would know, okay, I need to go take that off of Whatnot because it's not automatic. This catalog and the bulk edit feature is super great to help streamline things. Like I said, a lot of people upload photos and they have the express lister populate those AI things for them, the title, the description. You can even do a SKU. And then they will come in here after they've done so many listings. They will come in here and just update, okay, those are all a quantity of one. They all weigh less than a pound, or, maybe it set all the prices for those items and research them. And it's definitely something that you can customize and set up however you like and just hit that bulk edit and use it like a spreadsheet where you're just working your way down and keeping everything organized. I know after all my items are listed, my husband and I will go down to my basement where I store things and he'll say, okay, SM 9, 10, 11, and 12 are all going into bin B4. So I literally just put that in my notes. I copy it and I paste it all the way down. Okay, those are in B4. And then he'll keep rattling off where he's putting things and I keep putting the bin in and can really just use this as a quick spreadsheet and it's all in one place. List Perfectly has made that part pretty easy. Not a typical bulk edit, but once you see how it works, I really hope that you understood it. If you still have questions, like I said, let me know in the comments. We will make more videos. I'll answer them if I can. or I will reach out to my friends and see who has information on that. We also have other tutorials available on a playlist. I will link that up here so you can go over and see what other List Perfectly tutorials we have. We have Consign Cloud tutorials, Thrifty tutorials. We've got it all. And if you have any feedback on this, make sure to not just tell us in the comments, because I love hearing what your ideas are, but also go over into List Perfectly, select that little bottom right hand chat box, and make sure to send them a message. Because right here in the messages, you can put in a feature request. I put in feature requests every week. Hey, I'd really like it if my SKU auto-populated. Guess what? It does now. You have that option. So always let them know what you're looking for. If you are a Whatnot seller and you would really like this to be an automatic process, put that in there and let them know that needs to stay at the top of their list as something they should be working on. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you learned something, and let me know if you have any questions.